Well, welcome to episode 3 of the Daily Dose with District 8. I'm Megan Schaefer. I'm the District 8 4-H program specialist. And this week, I'm joined by our vice chairman from Freestone County, Cole Coufal. Welcome, Cole. Thanks for joining tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, this week we have a really awesome topic, one that is pertinent to everybody, I think, and that is what makes you a leader. And so, with that, we're going to dive right on in. Cole, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit about yourself and where you're from, and kind of what brought you here today?
Okay, so as most people know, my name is Cole Coufal. I'm 16, about to turn 17 in a couple weeks. I'm from Freestone County. I go to school in Fairfield and live in Fairfield. I've been involved in 4-H my whole entire life. My dad used to work in extension, and he heavily supports and is involved in 4-H. So I've gotten to see what that looks like growing up, and I really just developed a passion for it. And I'm very involved in our 4-H club in our district, and even our state 4-H. I've done numerous events such as Quiz Bowl, livestock judging. I'm on the Freestone County leadership team, which is our own sort of ambassador team. I'm on the Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador. Father. I'm also a Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador as well, and I am a third-year ambassador, so I've gotten a lot of leadership experience from that. I am also on the district officer team as a vice chairman. That has been so amazing and has brought me here today, obviously. And besides all of the district and state stuff, I am a Club 4-H president, and I have been since I was a freshman. And so it's been really fun to lead all the younger kids and been able to be a leader throughout my county. So that's who I am and where I was brought today.
Awesome. Well, that is quite a resume, Cole. Super job.
Thank you.
And you said you're a junior this year, right?
Yes, I'm a junior
Yeah,
this
so
year.
you fit all that in already as a junior. That's super good. And
Quite a lot.
so do what?
I said that was quite a lot.
It was quite a lot, yeah. And so being able to fit all of that stuff in means that you have some pretty phenomenal leadership skills, right? So
It's
let's dive right
that's
into that. What does a leader look like to you?
So a leader, to me, it doesn't have to be some big name on a stage giving a speech to thousands of people. It can be something as small as a kid in your county or a district officer like myself or the countless others that have been it before. A leader, it doesn't have to be a big authority or a big political leader or somebody that has a leadership role. All it means is that you want to help people and you want to strive to better success for not only yourself but for others. And so a leader, that's really all it is, just helping others. And that's what a leader looks like to me. And it can be anybody. Anybody can be a leader.
Yeah. I love that. To me, a leader is somebody who is not telling you what to do, but they're showing you how
Mm-hmm.
to do it, and they're going alongside of you. And I think that you do a lot of that. Let's talk a little bit more about those leader characteristics. So, if you think there was a most important trait that a leader needed to have, what do you think that trait should be?
The one trait that every leader should have is that they should be genuine. They should have a genuine passion for what they're showing others. They should have a true love, especially for 4-H, if you want to become a leader in 4-H. And really, you've just got to really be involved in it. You got to drink the Kool-Aid. And just, it's just one of those things. You have to be genuine to be a leader. You have to truly want to help others. So that's the most important characteristic to me.
Awesome. Cole, I think I read in your record book at one point maybe that you have a leadership project. Do you have that? Sort of? Kind of?
Sort of. My main leadership focus has been the leadership team in our county and all the district officer positions and roles that I help with. That has been
Okay,
my main focus.
awesome. So let's talk for a second about that leadership project. So if somebody were to have a leadership project, what are some extra things that you think that they could put in that project for some project experiences?
So, a leadership project, it doesn't have to be some official project that you keep a record of. One of the main programs that I'm involved in is the Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador program. And through that, I've helped a lot of kids learn to show. And although I'm not some part of a huge event going on that tons of ambassadors are working at, I'm still going to kids' houses and I'm helping them show, helping them maintain their projects. And sometimes they're coming over and I'm helping them, my dad's helping them, and it's something that I work with them personally. And that has been one of my main focuses is just helping those kids in our county. And as a president in our 4-H club in Fairfield, I've also helped lots of kids do that. I've helped them to practice their events and to become successful in our club.
Awesome. I kind of want to piggyback on that a little bit too. If you're looking for a leadership project, those things that you talked about are great to put in there, but also things like helping set up for the 4-H meetings, right? That's a part of leadership. And helping clean up after those meetings, that's another part of leadership.
Big
And
part.
doing those things that sometimes people just don't want to do, right? Like
Yeah.
that's part of being a leader is picking up the slack where others are falling down. And um yeah, and so you could make all of those, what you talked about, and all of these experiences part of an actual leadership project to put in your record book, right? So, okay, so what would you tell a 4-H member who is looking for their place in their county or club, but is not really sure how to jump off as the leader? Where should they start?
So that is a really, really good question. And it doesn't take much to be a leader. How I started out in my leadership career or in my projects is I just went up to my extension agent and I asked her, hey, what can I do to help out around the club? And that's what really led me to want to run for officer and be involved in all the extra stuff that I'm in. And like you just said, it is the cleaning up after an event, helping to set up for a 4-H meeting, all the little things that nobody wants to do, but you actually do. That's what really makes you a true leader. And that's how you get into that. And that's how you start to learn that you really like 4-H and you like being a leader. And that's what helps lead you into those bigger leadership roles.
Yep. So you can start small and then grow it from there, right? You don't have to jump right off on day one and be the club president.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Awesome. Okay, let's talk about you. You've had a lot of mentors and people in your life that you've looked up to. Who is the leader that you most look up to, and why? What makes them that person that you look up to the most?
One of the most important mentors that I've ever had is a kid named Jackson Zimmerman. He graduated high school a few years ago. He is a junior in college now, I believe. I think so. He's at A&M right now.
Yeah.
But basically, he taught me how to show, and he would come over to my house several times, and he really just helped me show. He helped me better myself. He helped motivate me to actually get out in the barn and do my work and be as successful as I try to be today. And so, really, just him helping me and being that mentor voluntarily has just really helped me to want to mentor others as well.
Awesome. Love it. Okay. Um, what piece of advice would you give to a brand new 4-H member who's looking for something to be a part of?
Honestly, the best advice I can give is just do it. Like I was scared to get into 4-H. I was scared to get into all these events that I do now, but just going in and just going to the first practice, really, that's the most important thing. You get involved. I mean, once you get over that small step and discomfort of trying something new, it's so worth it. Like I was scared half to death running for district officer and giving my speech in front of all those people. But after I did it, I was so glad that I did because it led me to something great and amazing that I truly love. And for any new 4-Her, that's what I would say. Just go in, have fun, and do it.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to switch that one around. What would you tell those more tenured 4-H members who aren't sure of how to help those brand new 4-Hers? What can they do?
So that's a good question. And a lot of that comes from helping set up at the meetings, helping the little kids with their projects. Like I help little kids show, I've helped them show and maintain their projects. That is something that an older kid can do. They can reach out to those people and say, hey, I noticed that you need some help. I'll be very happy to help you. Or helping a younger kid practice their competition, or just giving advice to a younger kid and a younger 4-Her. That is what those older kids can do to really get involved. And like I said, you don't need a title or a leadership job. to actually get involved and help somebody. Just something small like helping somebody out just once time or even help them out numerous times. That's what makes a leader for an older kid.
Just being a friend, right? That's half the battle right there. Just be a friend.
Yeah, just being a friend and being friendly to younger 4-Hers, showing them that it's okay to be part of this big organization and that great things do come from it.
Yeah. I really liked what you said earlier about just doing it and jumping off and trying new things. Next week our episode is about we're preparing to run for district council, and I think that is a great thing for us to focus on. I pre-recorded that episode already, and that is something that we're going to talk about there, is about leaving the fear behind. And I think that is great in all aspects, not just district council, but in any 4-H project that you're wanting to start, and especially in being a leader. So, Cole, that's some awesome information that you had for us today. I have a last question for you. Okay, so I
Okay.
changed things up with you for a little. Um, what weird skill do you have? Do you have any weird skills?
I can juggle.
You can juggle?
I
Do
can
you have
juggle.
stuff to juggle with you right now?
Give me a second. Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. I just have some golf balls here.
Okay.
It's kind of putting pressure, so do not judge. It's not
Go
perfect.
for it. No judgment at all.
Yeah, whenever it was during Christmas 2 years ago, my parents bought me a juggling book, and so I figured why not?
Absolutely.
All
Let's see
right.
it.
Get prepared.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So fun. Okay, so those of you who are listening on Spotify, you need to go check out the YouTube video and watch Cole juggle, because that's pretty awesome. So fantastic. Well, Cole, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you all next week with an episode about how to prepare for running for district council.
Yes, ma'am. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. See y'all later.
All right, bye.